Oh, hello. What is up? What is up? What is up, chat? How we doing? How we feeling? What is up, guys? Welcome in. Get the chat up. I hope everybody's doing good, man. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. Just want everybody to be doing good. All right. All right. Welcome in. First chatter. First chat. What's good, NQ? Alfie? Good afternoon. What's good, Mark? Yo. What's... Oh, my God. Y'all coming in quick. Good afternoon. Ooh, bad. Lost my express. Damn, bro. You'll bounce back. What's good? What's good, Burberry? Alex in the house? Jacob? Vinny? What is up, guys? All right. We're here early. We are here early. Hopefully we have a nice volatile session here. That'd be awesome. What's good? What's good? What's good with you, Raphael? Blue on my account's just here to watch, bro. He's a good. I appreciate that, man. Hey, you'll bounce back, man. This market's been rough, dude. They've been rough. You'll bounce back. All right, guys. How's your AM? Pretty good. Pretty good. I had a big day today, so that's good. Kind of fought back from a lot of bad days, so that's good. I had a good day, and I came back from a lot of bad days, so that's good. Thank crude for that. Been a rough market. Yeah, no, dude, it's been a horrible market. Hi, Braden, how are you? I'm doing okay, man. How you doing, Sam? Yo, what's good, Cash? Top Step said you made 14K. What were you trading, bro? I was trading crude. I got... I'm no genius, but I caught a good trade on crude last night. So, it kick ass. What did I catch on crude? I caught this move here, as a matter of fact. And it played out so... I literally bought 86, and I didn't have any drawdown, and we went... I think I bought them at the... I bought crude at the low of this hourly candle. I literally had... I think I bought it during this candle's wick, and then the next candle opened, really no pullback, and then from 86 we went all the way to 91. That's the trade I caught. Although I don't remember it taking 3 hours. You know what? Maybe it was here. It might have been here. Yeah, I think I got an 86 no drawdown. Just really clean. I only made 10K on that. The rest of it was just scalping, so that was cool. Good evening. What's good, Hobby? Yo, smash the like. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, hit the like button. How does he make so much money off stream? I'd say it's probably easier to make a lot more money off stream than it is on stream, to be completely honest, man. But unfortunately, I can't always be streaming whenever good opportunities come. But hey, I mean, it's invariably, it is much easier to make a lot more money off stream. I mean, that's just, it's a lot of pressure streaming. Doesn't mean we don't try to come on here and make money. We do our best, but I don't know, man. It is what it is. I've made several $1,000s on stream before. My goal is to make several $1,000s when I come on the stream. It just doesn't happen all the time. I can't control that. In fact, most of the time I'm on stream, I'm losing money. Well, that's been the case most of these overnight sessions. That's been the case, at least. Anyways, we'll see what happens tonight. Let's look at some markets. Anyways, let's look at some markets. I'm not criticizing. No, I agree. I mean, no, I hear what you're saying. I'm not taking it as critique either. It's just, I don't know. I don't really try to smear it in people's faces when I do make a lot of money off or on stream, and I'm very transparent about my losses. So it just kind of is. It's just the market, you know. Fact is, I only stream 2 hours out of the entire session, so sometimes it's just a little bit more difficult. I know you're not critiquing. It's just trading's interesting. I don't know. I'm transparent about everything, and I can go have like a huge day, and if somebody doesn't mention it, I'm not going to say anything about it. I just really don't care that much. But yeah, trading's weird. Trading's weird. Like I won't use the fact that I made 17K as any sort of credibility towards my character. Like if I'm only as good as the trades I take on my live stream, in my opinion. If I'm doing shit on my live stream, I'm still a shit trader. So that's the way I look at it. I won't use that as any sort of credibility at all. In fact, I would think the crude trade I did take last night was a good trade, but I got pretty lucky on it too, because I mean, I literally, this is the move I caught on the 5-minute. I literally just so happened to get in pretty much pure momentum. Like, I caught all of this move and I didn't even have to deal with a pullback, which I'm not a genius for getting into the market, and it just so happens to rip clean like that, but I don't know. All right, let's look at I didn't really trade in Q too much. Let's look at in Q. Okay, so we're at the top of the range on NQ. A lot of people said they didn't do well today. A lot of people saying they blew up accounts today. I don't really know. We put in a doji on the daily. I guess the range was a little bit yucky right there at the top. Yeah, it's a pretty choppy, ugly day, I guess. Double bottoms. Pretty skewed range as well. I mean, we will see what happens, but I'm interested to see if crude is done. You know what I mean? I'm interested to see if crude is done, or if crude can get back into like the 90s. I think it just really depends on the headlines we get. What is up, everybody joining into the stream? Y'all are just joining in, man. Make sure to hit the like button. We're live every single night at 7 Central. What do we think, Chad? Let me ask you. Oh, what's good, Fade? How's it been, bro? Send me 2K. I no can do. What are y'all thinking, man? What are we thinking? What are the trades tonight? I'm interested to see what we think. I'm interested to see if crude doesn't hold some type of higher low in here between 77 and 85 here. Maybe pull back into the structure here at 90, retest 90. I don't know if we need a headline on crude to get that move or not, but I don't really think crude's done. Balance at 40K, you cook or what? Nah, bro, I made a deposit. I'm just kidding. Do you do giveaways? I do giveaways, man. Whenever the prop firms give me accounts to give away. One of the ways we do that is y'all show a lot of love on the streams, man, and then we do giveaways that way. Hit the like button. Use my code on the prop firms. If y'all are gonna buy evaluations, use my code. Give you the best deal, BPC. Y'all use my code, show me love. They give me, in turn, they give me accounts to give away back to y'all. Go over the crude trade. We can go over it briefly. I mean, the crude trade was literally just me. We were seeing some strength off of that low. We were seeing some strength off of this low. This is about where I got into it. I think I took that entry right at 86. So I got in lower here, and all I was really looking for was a kind of a scalp trade through 86 to 87. So entry that green line, was kind of looking to play it through 87. And once again, man, this is why I don't. It was just a quick breakout trade, right? Because we kept holding the 85s. I kept seeing us dip under 85 and reclaim it. And then as we started to curl here, we see a breakout candle. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to get in long. I'll put my stops here. I think it was in 4 middies or something like that. Which was pretty big size, but just wanted to take a quick scalp from 86 to 87. And literally we broke it, and then it just, I mean, if I don't see any pullbacks or anything in here, I'm just going to keep holding. And I literally, I guess I scaled out all the way into the 87s, 88s, 89s, 90s. So that's pretty much, and that was only 10K, but that was a big trade. But I was looking for the break of the structure, but once I saw all this momentum and like literally price was just kind of running, I was like, okay, well, let's look for the next structure up here. Then we broke that. I think I scaled out of some at this point, so I was like, okay, I can afford to hold through one pullback. That pullback got bought. I got pretty lucky with the placement of that trade. The fact that we got some momentum right there was a little bit of luck. I mean, I didn't know it was going to be that clean of a move, but it was a clean move, so I just let it go. I think the tick charts can really swallow you into seeing things that don't exist. Oh yeah, man, for sure. I mean, yeah, if you're not using it in the right environment, like if you're using it in a very slow market, like for example this market right now, it's very slow. Like if you see a candle move really quick into a level on the tick chart, it can sometimes, yeah, maybe make you think that we're about to have a big move, and in reality we don't. But you could also make that argument for a time chart. You just got to be selective when you're using them. I don't really think it's that great to use a tick chart in the overnight session. Maybe in the New York session when you're trying to take quick scalps or breakout trades. Crude could go higher. I agree. I agree. I agree. We'll keep an eye on crude for sure. Right now we're trading 85.80. We put in a double top with that 2022 high. It will be interesting. Thoughts on NQ right now? I think NQ is at the top of that range on the daily. We actually saw a little bit of a breakup. Yeah, we need to hold. We need to hold a higher low at some point. So, I mean, we have a level here. If we can hold 900s, we had a struggle trying to hold it last night. We did, but this morning we broke into a new high, then kind of sold it off again. It's looking weak up here. Like the structure beneath us is looking weak. But I'm not a huge fan of trying to short NQ. I want to eventually see. I'm starting to become very optimistic about a break out of this range eventually. So I'm a little bit over trying to just fade it because we're high. And that was a strong daily candle that we had on Monday. Tuesday, or I guess this morning session was kind of just like a bit of a consolidation candle, like a little doji. Tested the highs of the daily resistance level here, like 25, 100, 200. A little bit of rejection. I think today's price action will tell us a lot. Tomorrow's price action will tell us a lot. If we can kind of hold this 200 level, or sorry, 25,000 level, and that'd be good to maybe see a continuation higher. But I'm a little sick of the range, so at this point, I might just be telling myself that I want to get out of this range desperately. Okay, we've got 30 minutes to the Asia Open. This is a pretty flat overnight session so far. Market waiting for CPI. Don't force anything. You know what, man? I'm not going to try to force anything. And I will say something. Everybody who's been joining the overnight streams, the Asia session streams, how many days in a row have we ended stream red? I think we're on like 5 days in a row being red in this damn overnight session. So I know that pattern's going to break. I think we're at like 5 days in a row red. We'd have to go watch the streams back. I think the past 6 trading days have been red when I end the stream by like $1,000 too. It's been rough. 5 days red. And y'all are still watching me. Why? That's tough. 5 days in a row I've been red in this session. That pattern will break. I mean, that pattern is so likely to break that I could flip a coin and take a trade based on that. And we're definitely going to break that pattern. Nobody can be red 6 days in a row. It's just impossible. You live with Lucid yet? I'm actually not, man. Lucid, no, not live. Only thing I've done with Lucid is take like a 15K payout a couple months ago, and I've just been in between like that little kind of getting evals past, getting them funded, blowing them, getting evals past, getting them funded, blowing them. I think a lot of us traders are in that cycle right now with how this market's trading. Brother, drinking an energy drink, yes. If you lose your Top Step Live account balance, do they send you back? I mean, dude, they don't really send you back. I mean, it's a full reset. You got to get past the evals again and all that stuff. All that stuff. All right, brother. Chat, we might get into crude longs tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. See what it looks like out of the open, but we might have to. Got an oil pump to pass 5 lucids. I'm telling you, bro. Oil. I feel like oil has the best chance for PAMP. Best opportunity for PAMP. Especially if Iran does some dumb shit. Top 5 prop firms. Ooh. Say Top Step, Lucid, Take Profit, My Funded Futures. Top Step, Lucid, Take Profit. And Alpha. What's some of your TikToks? I kind of don't understand how you use VWAP. Yeah, man, I use VWAP as an intraday trend indicator. Very simply. More or less, unless there's a higher time frame narrative that is in play or there's some more context. Generally, if price is below VWAP, I try to be only on the short side of that market. And if price is above VWAP, I try to be only on the long side of that market. And I use that level as a support and or resistance level, depending on kind of how the market's trading around it. Five-minute time frame for VWAP. It's personal preference. VWAP is going to be the same price. It's going to reflect the same price no matter what time frame you're on. So that's the great thing about VWAP, because it doesn't track candles. It actually tracks kind of volume. So it doesn't matter what time frame you're looking at. It's up to you, but it will reflect the same price on all time frames, as opposed to an EMA that tracks the actual candlestick. So if you go from a 5-minute time frame, like here you see 86.70. On the 5-minute of my 20 EMA, if I go to the 1 minute, it's gonna be something completely different, right? It's 86.08. Well, you'll see that VWAP stays at 87.18. right? So that's awesome, because I mean, think of that as a guide. Like every trader, right, is watching that same exact level. I mean, you could be, I mean, the EMAs are great to use as like short-term trend kind of levels for resistance. Like as you can see, we are rejecting it, but if we're looking for like a more meaningful foundational kind of move around a level, that VWAP is the exact same no matter what the time frame is. So it's kind of more respect and things around the VWAP, because it is the same no matter what time frame. Naturally, I have more volume trading around that level. Dude. I've been losing a lot. Have the markets been a bit unusual to you? Yeah, they've been tricky to trade, man. I've been losing a lot too. Any specific settings? Nope. I don't do anything to it. Just throw it on there. These are the settings I have. Session VWAP. Take the bands off of it, but looks like Top Step doesn't even give you bands. Ever since the metals were, are you talking about when the Comex halted or whatever? I remember that. How are they tricky to you? I don't know if I would say tricky. They've been, because the market is undirectional right now, it's naturally harder to trade. It just is harder to trade, right? The natural instinct is, it's just harder. It's harder when we're in a range. Just naturally harder when we're in a range. When price isn't actually like moving with true strength in one direction, it's very difficult to trade. At least for me. I know statistically traders are just going to struggle more in a range bound market than a trending market. It just, everything's easier when we're trending. So maybe not tricky, but more difficult. All right, we got 15 minutes till the Asia Open. Yeah, CPI is tomorrow, so we'll see how choppy these markets are. We might have some opportunities. Just wait till something slaps us in the face. Would you say a live account with Top Step is just as good as a broker live account? I think a live account with a prop firm is cool because you're not actually risking that capital. Like, it's not, you're not having to risk that capital. You're not having to deposit. Hopefully you're building up a solid balance to bring into a live account from the XFA. So if you look at it like that, it's just going to be more cost effective to trade with a prop firm, especially if you get it to a live account stage. Only real thing is, man, you get a 90-10 profit split on most of these live accounts instead of, you know, obviously if it's your own brokerage, you can just take the whole thing out, no profit split, but I'm looking to make a 5-10K live account and build it from there. Okay, respect. It's not a bad way to go if you have, you know, a proven strategy and you're and all that good stuff. If you know that you're profitable, then that's not a bad way to go. It's really personal preference. I mean, yeah, you could fund your own account or you could do prop firms. It's just if you do blow up, then you've lost that entire balance. It's pretty easy to blow up with only a couple things. It's easy to blow up in general. So yeah, it's just personal preference. I mean, you need to be on your top of your game with risk management if you're going to open your own live account, but easier said than done. But I mean, I believe in you. You just got to make sure you're on your A game with risk management because, man, I mean, that's also what's cool about prop firms is like the risk management. Like there is actual risk management parameters within the live account that I have to abide by. Like I can't hit my daily loss limit or I'm done trading. I can't. You know, which is good, right? It's good. Why do you scalp when you have these high level? I do both, man. I do both. I do both. You just like there's some environments that are better for scalping and there's some environments that aren't. My only problem is over trading. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I'll overtrade too sometimes. That do be an issue. Okay, we're getting some moves here about 10 minutes to the open. Gold is pushing down into the 90s. I don't hate this gold trade back into the 70s, guys, here with this kind of... We have like a... hold on, let's look. We have kind of this range breakout that is just... I mean, this is really weak. Unless we see this resistance hold as support and then continue higher, which we could do. But with the strength we're seeing on NQ, I'm not totally loving this. And gold had a breakout attempt today, or last night into this morning, and completely got faded. And now we have like all of these equal lows here on this 4-hour chart. Like we have stacked lows here at 170. That could be a clean target if we get like a wick run trade. I just don't know. But I do like kind of how we broke out of that range and then immediately saw some strong selling pressure up there. That looks nice. That looks nice. Can we just suck back into the range a little bit? Just kind of suck back into the range. I wouldn't even really want to see it move all the way down. Just suck back into the range a little bit. Find your footing. Maybe go test the midpoint of the range. But that's some pretty ugly selling. And I do like that for a kind of a vulnerable target to go run these equal lows here at 70. That's some weak structure there. Very weak structure. And if you go, you probably see... Yeah, this isn't... That's this level here. We're looking at like 170s. I mean, truth is, saw a lot of heavy selling, and then we have like flatline price action. If we lose 90s, we could just sell right into the 70s. That's something we should keep our eye on. I don't know if we'll get that move before CPI though. It's the tricky part. Tricky part. No NQ. We might trade NQ as well, but we'll see. Kind of like the way gold looks, though. We'll see what happens. Need to see what they both look like out of the open here in a sec. What is this rip on NQ? Yeah, I see NQ here. I'm not going to position myself 50 points higher going into the Asia Open, though. That just seems insane. Can't do all that. Can't do all that. It's a recipe for disaster. NQ ripping. Yeah, I'm looking at that. Y'all can't see it because it's on full screen on YouTube, but I am looking at NQ 25,022. But we've got 8 minutes till the open, so there's just no trade here. Pulling back 25,012, 11. Just gave you a follow. Hey, appreciate that, Juan. 11. Yeah, this is like I mean, this is like not at all where you want to be getting into a trade, in my opinion. 8 minutes before the Asia Open. Still very much. I mean, this is a strong little move off the low here, but I mean, this range is so wide that in the grand scheme of things, I mean, this doesn't really start to look bullish unless we can get like above 25,100. So it's a weird spot because we have Asia Open coming up, so I'm not totally interested in that. Would you try to trade crude? I'm open to trading anything here, but I want to wait till the Asia market opens here. The Asia Open. I don't like trying to FOMO into any move that we see like right before that open. Usually doesn't end up well for me. A question from China. Highs, in any case, the 920 EMAs. Yeah, I've actually taken the 9 off. I'm just using the 20 EMA. I'm just using the 20 EMA. I use the 20 EMA on like the 5-minute chart just as a general guide to kind of anticipate where price may, based on the previous 20 candles, where price may kind of show resistance in this example, right? And so you can see kind of respected there. And so I use it kind of as a short-term trend indicator a little bit here. And if we have strong momentum, I'll use that as kind of a strict level. Kind of anticipating resistance levels to form around it, to be honest. But we need to be in clear trend. It works better when we're in a clear trend. But using that along with the VWAP. Right now, NQ's above both. The EMAs usually, man, any moving indicators, more or less, even if it's VWAP, it's whether price is above it or below it, and I'm using it to watch the price action around it, and usually it's kind of acting as a support, a level of support or resistance for me. That's most of the use case with the EMAs. It's really all you can use it for, in my opinion. I mean, at the forefront of what it is, it's telling us whether buyers or sellers in control, if price is above it or below it. And then second, man, it's if we see strong price action forming around it, then you may take a reversal trade off of it or use it as a level of support, stuff like that. That's really, I mean, that's the main use case of EMAs, even VWAP, VWAP's a little more dynamic, and I think VWAP's usually a better one to use just because of how important it is. But yeah. All right, so we got the open in 4 minutes. Why bother scalping tiny moves if you can just have a big leverage trade? Well, I mean, that's easier said than done first, but also, I mean, if you can scalp trade in the beginning of your sessions, especially here in the overnight, then you can wake up tomorrow, you know, with what we call a profit buffer. All right, if you do good. So there is some effectiveness if you're kind of looking at P&Ls from day to day, like, okay, if I can do a couple scalp trades and build up some profit buffer, then that's going to give me more drawdown going into tomorrow to look for some more opportunities. So to kind of slowly build up a profit buffer by taking small scalp trades is kind of effective, honestly, especially when you're trading with the DLL, right? I'm trying to make sure I don't hit that first. That's the main goal. If I can get a profit buffer by taking a couple scalp trades here and there, then suddenly $4,500 drawdown becomes $5,500 or things like that. But I do like to start trying to get my feet wet in the session by taking a couple scalp trades, seeing if I'm in rhythm or not in rhythm, then just ripping a trade right off the bat. That's helps me a lot. Like it you know, kind of get involved in the market with some scalp trades, lighter size, see if I can get some profit buffer built up so that I can kind of use that as leverage going into tomorrow morning or whatever it is, however I want to use it, but at least I'll have it. Hopefully I'll have it. There's no guarantee you'll have it, but it's cool to have that. And scalp trade, base hit, like little base hit scalp trades help to build it a little bit. So there is some effectiveness to doing that, to just scalp trading whenever there's scalp trade opportunities. No crossover trading. I don't do crossover trading, but I think that can be an effective strategy. You still go on Top Step TV? Yeah, I'll be on Top Step TV tomorrow at like 1. All right, let's see the open. 1 minute. Gold's catching a bit of a bid here. How are you back? I deposited, G. I deposited. All right, let's see. We've got 15 seconds. What are we thinking? NQ gap up? Gold gap up? Crude gap down? Not a gap, but do we see some aggressive selling or buying out of any of these markets? Let's see. 10 seconds. All right. Look at crude. If y'all want to see full screen TikTok, we're live on YouTube, BPC Trades. Would appreciate y'all over there, man. Everybody on YouTube, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully we can get to some kick-ass trades. Let's go. This might be one of the worst ranges we've seen on gold, actually. Okay, pretty dead open, not gonna lie. Okay, there we go. A little push to 30 here. How much strength do we actually see on NQ is the question. Passed my first funded yesterday. Nice, dude. Oh, Asia's not my strat, but I'm so eager to trade. Then just chill, bro. Nah. Congratulations on passing the funded, but you are quite literally being hypnotized right now. Just chill. Just chill. Take it slow. You should literally be wanting to take it so slow. You should forget that you have that damn funded account and only trade it whenever you see a damn great opportunity. Trust me, that's the best course of action. Do not rush a trade on the funded account. Take it from me. Take it from me. Okay, this is pretty dead right here. Everything's a little dead right here. Treat it like, yeah, like literally treat it like a prized possession. Treat it like if you lose the account, you lost your job. And you have to, you know what I mean? Literally choose it like if you lose that funded account, you lost your job. That's a good way to think about it. But no pressure, though. No pressure. Just think about it in terms of discipline, not like pressure. No pressure, but treat it with that kind of discipline. Like, don't show up late. I don't know. You know what I mean? All right. Dude, I'm curious to see if gold just breaks down right here, but we can't. I mean, this is just not a great entry. I could get in short and we could go back to 205 and I'm going to look like a schmuck. But if this hourly does extend through 190s, break these lows, that would be clean. It's just not really a great entry, though. We could very much still end up within the range, although, yeah, I don't know. It's very I mean, it's very much trying to predict a breakout before it actually happens. We're just pretty flatline right here. Not a great setup. I mean, we could break, but it's a bit of a coin toss anticipating this one, given how flatline we've been. It's like right between this big move too. It's like the midpoint of this big ass move too, which is a little yucky. Although I still do like that structure down there. It's need to break the lows at 90s or then 70s. I just the entry is subpar, very subpar. It's like the shitty entry. I would literally, if I got short, we'd be getting short of the lows of the range. Can't do all that, bro. Can't do all that. I mean, I could do that, but it would be stupid, I think. Short NQ, guys, just chill. We just opened up. I don't see any technical reason to short NQ. Do you all see a technical reason to short NQ? You're looking at gold, I know. I've got NQ up on my other chart, but TikTok can only see so much. Yo, what's good, zombie? Maybe we shouldn't look at gold because that's gonna tempt me. It's gonna start to look really good here, and then it's gonna bait me. I think there's a damn good chance that gold breaks, but it's also a damn good chance it doesn't, and then your risk is like 15 points. Secured a payout tonight. Nice, dude. That's sick. I would like to secure a payout. I haven't secured a payout in a minute. I don't even remember what that feels like. What does that feel like? What does securing a payout feel like, chat? There goes NQ, 25,030. What prop firm you get a payout on, Destry? It's much more exciting to take a payout on a funded account than a live account, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, top set bet. NQ's creeping on up. Not the quickest move, but creeping up. It's crude up too. Dude, I want to get an Apex payout too. You know what? I bought those new evals and I did not realize that they had daily loss limits. That shit. That was tough. I like insta hit the daily loss limits on the evals because I didn't even know they had them. I knew there had to be some change in there. Yeah, they have damn daily loss limits on the evals. Didn't know that. That's my fault though. I should have done research. Not looking at NQ. I've got NQ up on another chart. It's on YouTube. BPC trades. Me too. I'm telling you, man. I did not expect that. I guess I should have known. Guess I should have known there'd be some sort of gotcha. Yeah, EOD. Yeah, I was using EOD. All PAs have DLL? Lucid has $1,200 DLL on evals? Yeah, on the flex accounts, but not on the No, you're right. Some of them don't though. I don't know if the pro doesn't or what. I think the pro doesn't have it in funded. The flex does. All right, NQ. We're popping to space. I know, I see that. We're just popping to space. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, okay. Is there news? Holy crap. NQ longs just got fucking paid. That's an explosive move. Ooh, shit. Crude got taken lower. Huh. Interesting. Why do I not hate the crude dip buy here if we can get back into the 88s? Thinking about doing something horrendous with crude here. Do I want to? I don't know if I want to. NQ's having trouble holding that move. NQ's having serious trouble holding that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, really having a lot of trouble holding that. What a strange move. Really strange. Oh boy, I don't know, dude. If I want to get long on crude here, I don't even know where I'd want to stop out if it didn't work. I would want to see it hold at least 82. That's a lot of risk though. Let's just wait a second, see if we get a better opportunity somewhere. And done on the night with that one. Wait, you caught the long? Crude breaking out. No, crude is actually pulling back. Considering maybe trying to pull the trigger on a long to see if we can continue trending back into the 90s. It's risky though. It's definitely risky. I really would want to bottom tick this bad boy. We have a low here at 82.80 though. We might go sweep. Okay, here we go, crude. Here we go, crude. Oh shit. Crude's getting smacked. Almost up $1 off of that low. Almost up about 80 cents. I mean, this is about where you'd want to get into it if you wanted it. It's sketchy though. I'm kind of curious to see what the risk would be if I put on like, just want to see like for example's sake. It's not that bad. But the mining of the Strait of Hormuz. Yeah, I mean that's really Iran's like only leverage is to fuck with the oil supply with the damn Strait of Hormuz. We're coming down with with nice volume though. This is really nice selling volume. We're either gonna get a really damn good price on this or get steamrolled. I don't know. Crude just doesn't seem like it wants to. Crude just doesn't seem like it wants to do the thing. It's looking free fall, ain't it? Chat, it's looking free fally. Why can't crude just go to fucking 200? Yeah, I'm not gonna try to get into this before we take out 8280. It's looking too bearish. Way too bearish. There it goes. 8270s. I don't even know. Like low 80s just looks sick. Low 80s looks sick. I wonder if it is just like we just little double tap on crude 120 and then we just fade all the way back down. I mean, I guess. Do not love this. Do not love this. Can we hold 81? We're just coming down with so much volume right here. Like, this looks so heavy. Holy crap, crude. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Oh, my heart's fluttering. I don't want to trade it. I don't want to trade it, chat. I don't want to no more. I don't want to no more. Well, we either get a godly bounce here or it's just, I don't know. 8178. It just, oh, that looks so scary for a second. That looks so scary, man. Oh, but there it goes. It's already $1.50 higher. That looks really scary. I was thinking about it. I mean, still, this structurally here on the hourly, this doesn't look too hot. You don't even really want to see a test of 81 right here, and we did test it. What do you think, guys? What do we think? Are the lows in? Well, that gives us a pretty defined spot to risk if we tried to get into a little long scalp. Oh, crap. I don't know, dude. Crude feels a little free fally. And Q's cooking up. Gold with a nice bounce to 210. Everything's cooking up but crude. This gold chart looks like throw up. 5-minute candle from 200s to 211. I don't know. Okay, that pullback at 8260 is trying to hold. Not super interested right now trying to get long, not with the strength we're seeing on NQ and gold. I love the volatility, man, but this thing pulled back really deep. Not that it can't bounce, but it's just... See how we react right here, like 83.50, if we can break or not. You ever factor in world events when making trades? Oh yeah, man, that's why I'm trying to trade crude long. That's why I'm trying to get in crude long right here. Oh, my bad, chat. Okay, I really hope this wasn't low because this is kind of a disappointing opportunity. Gold is rallying here. Are we interested in trying to fade gold, chat? Somewhere in the 20s we could see some rejection, some type of lower high. Move back into that range at 195 feels likely. Given this is kind of like there was no structure that kind of built into this move, if you really think about it. Like, we didn't set up lower highs going into this. We kind of just boomsticked it. So I wonder what goes up may come down just as easily. I would like to see it above 218 first, though. Above this level. If we see some weakness up there, we might try a short back into this range just for a test. But I mean, we really just came out like literally no structure beneath us, no strong structure beneath us, just kind of flat line, then boom. We're already having a little bit of trouble breaking 215. Look at this random ass 15-minute candle on gold, man. This comedy. Just a straight ripper from 200 to 220. Just total randomness. Total randomness, man. Total. Shit just gets boomsticked whenever Asia opens up for no reason at all. All right, crude is still looking weak. Crude is trying to come back down and break 82. We're waiting for a break at 220 on gold, and I'm gonna try to get a little fade action going on gold. Try a quick sell, depending on what it looks like when we get up there. Try to pin a high a little bit. Once again, with CPI tomorrow, I don't see this trending all the way into these highs at 240s, but I could be totally wrong. Similar to the trade I tried to take on it yesterday, but it just got more follow through. All right, crude is still selling off. The sells in crude, it's not over. Kind of surprising. How low does it go? 76 was the session low. New York session low, 76. How many days until top step? Dude, they did have something that said they're monitoring the volatility. They did say they're monitoring the volatility on crude and may adjust margin requirements. So I don't know. All right, look at gold to go. Here we go. We're just going just vertical. Just typical gold stuff. Typical gold stuff here. All right, let me pull up like... Might find some rejection, like a lower high here around 220s. Even still, like we're looking at the hourly. This is very much a market I expect to be kind of form a wider range. I don't really think we're in a rush to break back towards that 370 level that we put in. I like this short up here at damn 220. Damn it, that's what I like. Damn it, that's what I like. Damn it. Probably stop it out if we break back above 235. Although that'll be my hard stop, but I'll likely stop it way before then if I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm looking for a fade back into like 200s. Let's see what we can cook up here. Let's see if we take a red day for the 6th day in a row on my... You guys think we can get 6 red days in a row in the overnight session? It's possible. It's possible. My dumbass keeps fading gold like this. It's possible. Anything's possible. All right, come and tag me nice and slowly. I got a sell order in at 224. I'll cut it out if we break 230s with strength, and I'm looking to fade it back into like the 210s, 200s. Let's get filled here slowly but surely, hopefully. Is this a live account or an eval? It's a live account. Wow, miss those gold buys. I mean, that was, I mean, literally we had flatline and then it just ran 20 points. That's not the easiest. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's surely not an easy move to predict. Oh no, how did that happen? Come on, gold, don't leave me, bro. Don't leave me. Come on now. Don't leave yet. Oh shit. Okay, cool. What just happened? Anybody eyeing up any trades? Chat, what do we think? What are the trades we're looking at? I think gold might slam down, and I think it might leave us behind. Crude. Are we gonna hold 82 crude? Not looking great. How come you trade only one account? Well, the end goal was to be able to use my live account to be able to use it as the lead account to copy trade the others. Truth is, it's very hard to jump between screens and take, you know what I mean? If I could just execute it all on one platform, that would be awesome, but I haven't found a trade copier that does that effectively. Not only that, but I've blown a lot of evals. That on top of the fact that I've blown a lot of evals. Chat, if y'all are blowing evals and you plan to try again and try again and try again, use code BPC on any of them. Take Profit, My Funded Futures, Lucid, Alpha Apex. Dude, I don't think we're going to get a fill. We're seeing the price action we wanted to see. This is looking like a nice rejection at 23, but no fill so far. Gold's running for the 4-hour top wick. I don't think so, but I hope you're right. I think gold's about to play right back down to 200s, but we didn't get a fill. Yo, everybody on YouTube, man, if y'all are just joining in, hit the like button. Here we go. Gold's 215 now, trading 214. This could get really ugly if we can't hold like 210 on a retest. Come down here, can't hold 210. This might just get sucked right back into the range. Crude's breaking down. This is gold, maybe questionable. And Q's chopping around 60s. We might consolidate there for a while. I like the gold trade. I like the gold trade. I want the gold trade. That's what I need. And then of course crude's on watch. Crude's gonna be on watch all night, honestly, for me. Scalping this volatility. It's the cleanest moving market I would say right now. It's trying to put in like a bit of a bottom. Crude is right off the 82 level. Okay, so I've got sell orders on gold at 27.8. I'm gonna leave those in, see if they get filled. And right now we're watching crude. Crude with a possible breakout above 83.40. Can we get that? I might try a little scalp through 83.50 here. See if I can get in at like 20s. Considering trying a little long scalp on crude to get a break of this high at 83.50. All right. So we're long 2 at 27. I'm just looking for a quick scalp through 50s here. Cut it off if we can't hold above 83, I think. Should play out pretty quick. Let's see. Need to see a break of 83.40 here. We're putting him in a bottom on the 5-minute. Continue to see wick rejections off that 82.50 level. Candle bodies are nice and compressed against this high at 83.50. We should see at least a break of this high at 83.50 right here. At least. Very slow, though. Yeah. Need to hold it. Nice hold. Retesting 30s. There's 30s to 40s. Might try to add for the break of 50 here. Like I'm a damn penny stock trader. See if I get picked up. All right, so I'm in 4. Look for the break into the 50s here. Need quick resolution here. We're right up against that high. There we go. Cool. I'm all out. Little scalpy. Little scalpy. Cool. Cool with me. Cool with me. Like 40 cents on crude. 4 micros. Maybe a get out too, because it's not really getting a lot of follow through. Already stalling at 60. Dude, I really do hope crude bottoms out around 80s and gets back to 100. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Not for gas prices, but it would be cool. Be cool to trade. All right, I've still got that gold order in at 27. Hey, appreciate that, Hitcha. Appreciate that. Done trading for the day. This is the first time in the stream. I appreciate it. Can you break down the gold trade you're looking for? Yeah, I'm kind of just looking for this to hold within this, kind of within levels here, right? So I think a move to 27 would be a little extended on the hourly. Don't expect a lot of follow through before CPI, so kind of would expect to trade a bit of a range here if we can get this fill. Be a pretty tight stop. Wouldn't want to see this market push back into a new high, so plan would be to stop it here and just trade it back into this range. I also like the weakness we saw on this hourly resistance. We broke it and then a lot of hesitation. Nice deep pullback and seeing some exhaustion as we come back in here to the 218s now. And this trade might just go without even filling, to be honest. And I wouldn't target much but like 210. Maybe the VWAP. That's all I would look for. We have a lot of range within here to kind of trade back into if we see some rejection. I think it's just a great deal to get short up there at 227 and just you're not expecting for gold to just break out and run a million points on you tonight. Then I think it's a good trade. For bigger moves. Yeah. Well, kind of expecting markets to be a little slower because CPI tomorrow. Top Step Live have a calendar layout? Nah, they don't actually, man. They don't. They don't. No calendar. Things are slow. Things are very slow. How do you track your wins and losses? They have it on like the actual website, but it's not as clean as the XFA calendar. I don't know why they don't add it, but they still don't have that. It would be cool if they did. Yo, take it easy, zombie. Take it easy, brother. Their range predictions. Yeah, no, I don't really. I don't know, man. We're constantly finding out new information, just kind of trading what we see on crude. This thing could, I don't know. It's very volatile right now. Very, very volatile. I mean, you got to expect if we can eventually kind of attempt this high again and try to break this structure to the upside, markets could just fade it back down, but a headline could change that in a second. Maybe we chop around 80s until we get some more resolution, but who knows? I'm interested to see if we see 70s tonight. Like 79? Do we see 79 tonight? Okay. Gold's trying to break higher here. We still, that sell limits are still in at 27. If that wants to come tag us. I hope these higher lows on crude. Where do you see higher lows? I mean, we have one on the hourly, but it's even questionable to hold. If 82 doesn't hold, we could be, yeah. I don't hate it either, but we got to hold that 82 level. We're not seeing the strongest reaction off of it at the moment. But yes, right now it's a higher low. 77 was previous session lows. Right now, we're trying to put in support at 81.70. We need to see some strong buying here. Yep. I want crude to go back to 130, 140, 150, 160. Let's run it. Let's run it. Bro loves war price. Low key. Iran's got to do something nutty. Iran's got to do something lunatic. No, of course we don't wish any of that. But yeah, that's I want to trade crude up. We are waiting to see if gold can break above 23. Someone say where the basics are to trading. Yep. You want to buy a market at a lower price and then sell it at a higher price later. You want to sell a market at a higher price and buy it at a lower price later. That's what trading is. Hey, appreciate that, Jacob. Okay, let's lock in on gold. See if this gold trade goes to shit. This is reminding me a lot of last night. We tried to fade the strength on gold and it did not end up going well. So we'll see. Okay. I feel like I'm standing in the middle of the tracks of a steam train or something, or a bullet train. Let's see. What is gold gonna do to me? How bad is gold about to violate me? Let's see if we can get this fill at 27 and then see some exhaustion. I like the price point. I like the level we're getting into it. Only thing that can mess this up is if gold literally just fucking breaks out tremendous before CPI, which I don't know. I mean, that could happen, I guess. I think if there's any market, I mean, obviously NQ is pretty rangy, but like this gold market is starting to develop quite a range too on the daily. Like, look at this. It wouldn't take anything to kind of just pull back into this range, and I wouldn't even be targeting that. Just a little bit off the top. I'd like to trade this back into like 210, 200. But we're about to find out. We are about to find out what happens to us. If we could get a damn fill. Dude. Where you put your stop? A manual stop. If we break back into like these highs and start to show signs of possibly breaking higher, then I probably would just get out. Honestly, I'd probably get out before we even get past 235. This is like no go for me. 235, I'd get out. Crude's very sideways. NQ looking disgusting. I want to watch the gold trade play out. Thank you, Jarrett. Hopefully it does play out well. Hopefully. Yo, what's good, Daily Day Trade? Welcome in, brother. Welcome back. All right, let me reassess. Do I still like this trade now that we're about to get filled? I think so. Just looking for like 10 points. I might be happy with like 215 to be honest. Are you only live on YouTube and TikTok? Yep, I'm only live on YouTube and TikTok right now. Now, if we come up here, fill this order, and then immediately see like a nice rejection into like 22, 21, I probably would just immediately go break even. But we'll see. This thing could run through 230s, I guess. We'll find out. We will find out. Yo, everybody on YouTube, man, make sure y'all hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. Come on, gold. Give us some action. Give us some action. We need action, gold. Action. Straight action. Action. Okay, we have top of the hour in 5 minutes. That could make things interesting. What did gold do last night? I swear last night we were trading gold into the top of the hour around the same exact time. And it did something funky at the top of the hour. Can't quite remember what, though. You just put us in a weird spot because we like closed really, really strong on it, if I remember correctly. All right, gold pushing 25. Okay, we might get a fill here. Once again, if this runs too aggressively into 230s, I kind of cut it. Small loss. Damn, bro, I wonder sometimes. I wonder if 227 was the entry. Hey, bro, how are you? Pretty good. How are you, Cal? All right, top of the hour in 5 minutes. Reduce screen step. I just have the left panel and the right panel, but I can't fit it all on TikTok. Only trade New York. Respect. Nice discipline. Not a bad idea, especially with how... well, I can't speak to my trading, but yeah, Asia session has not been the best. Maybe not only for me, so yeah. Okay, we've got top of the hour in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. This is putting us in another weird situation, just like last night, where we had a really strong hourly candle close right at the top. Just like last night. I think we had an exact same setup. We were pushing into a high, and then we closed the hourly like really bullish, and it just puts you in an awkward spot because that's the level you want to get short at, but just closing it at the top of the hour like this is just funky. I hope you're right and oil is bearish. I just can't see the sign. I don't think oil is bearish. I think oil is bullish. But you seem more versed in oil, to be honest, than me. I don't know. I don't know if I think anything of crude right now. I just would like to see it go bullish. I think that'd be good to trade. All right, this is becoming very awkward. Top of the hour, 2 minutes. This hourly's going to close pretty damn bullish, maybe. No, yeah, I agree. I agree. It's just a supply and demand type trade, really. No way. I hate when that happens. That did not feel like it was 30 minutes. Okay, top of the hour here. Let's see what happens. I might adjust this accordingly, kind of due to the volatility. We'll see how aggressively this wants to come up. Let's see. I shorted oil from top. Did you really, low-key? TP? I don't know. I feel like we could hold the range, or if anything, on oil, but we could also dump 80s. I think you're kind of looking this. I think this level right here tells you a lot. If we can't hold 82, then maybe continue holding short is good. I think right here is a really key level, to be honest, because we're trying to hold a higher low on the 5 minute off that 76 support that we put in this morning. So this kind of becomes a key spot right here, actually, at 82. Okay, this gold trade is like just a little bit, I don't know. It's like kind of teased maybe getting the fill, then it didn't. I don't know. I did kind of move my sell on it, but let's see if we come back up. I don't know, dude. This gold trade is like, I don't know anymore. Now that we've already hesitated around the level that I was expecting us to hesitate, it's like, even if, I don't know. I don't know if I'm totally interested. I might just move to crude and cut this trade. Like, this is the hesitation I wanted to see. I would rather be in it as it's struggling to break higher instead of like struggling, then finally breaking and like kind of getting past all that. I'm looking at crude right now, ripped from 82.50 to 83.50. Okay, fuck this gold trade. I'm a little bit over it. Just didn't really do anything. Look at crude here. Might be an opportunity to take some scalp trades long on crude if we can break 70s here. Can we get a little micro pullback? Yo, Bari, appreciate the sub, Bari. Can I get a little micro pullback and then a break above 83.80 here? Crude's seeing a lot of strength out of the open. Not out of the open, it's off the hour. Let's see if we can get buy a little pullback. If we can get 50s, I would totally buy that with tight risk on it. Ooh, there goes ripping. Ripping. Look at gold. What did gold do? Ooh. Still wouldn't have filled. Huh. Dude, I would love to see gold get back, or sorry, crude get back to 90. That would be incredible. Are we really just determining how strong it is based on the top of the hour candle opening? This hourly candle opens at 82.90, dipped down 82.40, held, and now we're 84. We have VWAP at 84.90. I would just love to see crude hold. I would love to see crude hold and get back to 90. That would be incredible. Okay, we have an incredible 5-minute candle close. 2 points almost. Well, that's about all we have to go off of, to be honest. Crude is trying. Crude is trying. I just don't know how much I believe it. Yup, take it easy. Easy. Ooh, gold kind of. Oh, look at gold. I would love to see gold sell back into that 200 level here. But my original entry is supposed to be up here in 30s. TradingView lagging. Dude, TradingView is always laggy. It might not even be. It might just be TradingView. Yeah, it's always laggy. It's hard to trade on TradingView. Yeah, it's tough to trade on TradingView, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. I tried to get filled on gold short right there at 23 as I saw that 20 level get tested again. It might break under 20 clean here. That was looking good for a second. I might just take like a little scalp on gold, if anything at all. It might just leave though. Gold might get a little break under 20s here. Dude, crude does look like a penny stock. True, true. Very true. All right, we're losing support here at 20s. I want to see a nice quick clean move under 20s as we lose it. I don't want to get wicked and then pop back through 20s, but we'll see what happens. Give it a second to retest it and push lower. Preferably we don't bust back into the mid 20s here. Yeah, the execution on that was a little bit shit. I got in, and then as soon as we got in, it kind of broke, and I didn't really have a chance to execute it. Not loving the entry now. Now that we're not seeing follow through. Let's see if we can go get 219s here. All right, we're watching this very closely, looking for a break at 219. Don't love how slow it's trading here. You want to see this break 219 like right now. Okay, it's a test of it. And we don't want to break it. All right, we kind of slowed down. 219 was looking like a good little breakdown. Crude is still breaking higher. Take notice of that. All right, gold. We're just gonna chop around here. See if we can reject 23 a couple times. Not playing out as clean as I wanted it to. Ended up in a little bit more chop. And we're just ending up in a range here on gold. I don't want the smoke. All right, gold. Same shit as yesterday. Breakdown starts to look good, and we just come back up, test the high again. I don't know. Do we break out? Maybe we break out on gold. All right, too much smoke for me. I'm out. Just can't get on the right side of these trades, man. Gold just rips off a 20. Yuck. Would have liked to try to short that into the VWAP. I'd oppose to trying it again if we get a nice push back into it, but it's just not one to go. There's 23. All right, trying again. We're getting another aggressive retest at 23. Needs to play out quick. Looking for the break of 20s. That 5 minute. If that 5 minute could leave a wick, then flip, but it needs to flip under 20. Just kind of stuck right here at 22. That looks good. All right, I added some more. I like how weak we're looking here at the 22 level. If we bounce back to 30, we'll cut it. Looking to play this into VWAP if we can, maybe a little bit higher. 214 is next support. Well, when you see break at 219 first. All right, 221.7's the low right here. I'm liking how flat we are at 22, but it's just, I mean, it looks good right here up against this level. We got to get under 20. Got to get under 20. Which I think we will here. Not really seeing a buying reaction off of 22 at the moment. Can we break 20s? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. All right, I guess we're breaking higher. One more chance to reject 26, otherwise another failed trade. We'll see. All right, I guess we're breaking back into 230. Make or break right about here. 226 needs to reject. There's 225. Can we get 224? Can we get 224? Not quite. Trying to catch a bid off of 25. We're not totally dead yet. We do need to see it under 24, though. It's just not looking like we want to get there. Wait to see if that 230 level holds, but gold's looking like we want to go higher. A lot like yesterday so far. A lot like yesterday. Yesterday, it closed strong into that hourly. And then we consolidated for a while. Then we did sell off, but it did consolidate up here for a while. Right now, it's just looking super strong. Yeah, I just don't see this backing off of 230s. Can't even see damn price over here anymore. All right, 231s. Another rejection. This 5-minute flips red under 227. Is this live account? Yeah, this is live account. All right, 27. If we're going to make it, let's go. We got to get 27, 26, 25, 24. All the way down to our pathetic little entry here at 22, which is too low, damn it, in hindsight. Too low. All right, Goldie. All right, Goldie. Where are we going? We're looking for that 30 to hold as resistance. If not, I guess we could melt up into that resistance at what's the next high? 245, 250. It's hard to fade gold in the overnight session. Almost impossible, it seems like. Like, do we ever sell in the overnight session on gold? Even a little bit. Okay, nice little move down. 5 minutes flipping red. Leaving a double top at 231. Let's see what you can do. Okay, that's a clean rejection at 231. Jeez. See if we get any follow through on it. Should see a break of 220s off of that, I would think. Let's see. Need to see price keep testing this low at 224. I don't want to see a wick off of it. That would be horrid. I'm full porting everything. Can't wait for CPI. Okay, okay. Bet. Good lord. Gold. Good lord. Tell you what, man. The gold trades, I think more or less, you know, we can be right about it directionally. It just always seems to go an extra 10 points from where I'm interested in it. It always seems to go an extra 10 points from where I want to be in it. Well, I think as a celebratory action, I could probably add another 2 now that we are breaking, but I don't think I'm gonna. All right, how low can you go, piece of shit? You done pissed me off, gold. How low can you go, you piece of shit? Gotta get under 220s. You done pissed me off. You trade Bitcoin. I do whenever there's a good setup on it. Just like I'm open to trading anything if there's a solid setup on it. Gold likes to play around a little bit longer. That is true. That's very true. Gold likes to play games. Gold loves to play games. I'm over here acting like I'm out of the water. I'm not out of the water yet. Having said that, we like to test at 20s here. That looks good for us. $219 should crack like an egg. Like an egg. Like an egg. What's crude doing this time of night? Ooh, crude is failing to kind of hold. 83 is rejecting. VWAP's in at 211. Can we get there? Is that too much to ask? Little wick at 18. Can we retest that wick at 18? We don't love the wick at 18. If that finds some strength there, we don't love it. We don't love it. Give it a chance for a retest. Okay, popping back into the 23s. We do not want to see this run back to 230. That would be the last thing we want to see here. That would be horrendous. Anything can happen, though. I don't like the strength we're seeing. There we go. Nice wick off 23. There we go. Nice. Let's get under 218, chat. Let's get under 218. Let's get under 218. Oh, y'all hear the neck crack. Yeah, tell me y'all heard that. Come on, this hesitation right here is disgusting, man. 218 is just not the level right now. We just can't break this damn level, 218. Horrendous. Yeah, 218, bro. Like we're about to get into 24s, 25s if we can't break. Come on, brother. I'm not trying. We need you to work with us a little bit on the timing factor here. Ugh. Come on, 218. You gotta be kidding. We just can't break it, man. We cannot break it. We just barely peeked under those lows and then found some more buyers. If we don't get rejected here, 24, 25, we might be cooked. Yeah, that's not what we want. We saw green for a second there. I was getting a little chippy. Thought we were no longer a losing trader for a second there. Got a little too excited, a little too soon. 25s needs to reject. This is kind of just crawling back up to the top of the range. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Boom. Boom, stick it. 25. Nice rejection. Let's get under 18. We can continue rejecting 24, 25, but if we can't get under 218, it doesn't mean a damn thing. We got to get there. Come on. Go long. Well, no. You go long if you want to go long. I mean, given how rangy this is around this level, it's a bit of a coin toss, I guess. I think either trade could work at this point. If we can't get under 218, it's just not our trade. This trade becomes really interesting if we get under 218, because then we kind of open up the door to maybe push into the VWAP. Need to lose support here at 218. Right now, it's very, very reluctant. It's another rejection at like 24. This 5 minutes in a good spot to flip red under 22.8. Yep, this is getting a little bit boring and stale. We're just not breaking this level. Not breaking this level. Which chart is this? This is micro gold we're looking at. We're gonna micro gold just kind of float off of the lows. We might go run the range highs. Do not like a retest to 25. Starting to lose a lot of interest in this trade. Hey Taylor, appreciate the follow on YouTube. Okay, we're about to find some resolution around this 24, 25 level here. We've rejected it, not fully, but we've kind of tested it and pulled off of it 2 or 3, 4 times almost. So if we can't like break 218s here, and maybe just bell, or if we see a little bit of green, we could reduce the position size if we don't like how heavy we are in here. Because I'm in heavy in here, and ultimately we're just kind of chopping. You know? Of course, I want to be in heavier if we can get under 218, but right now we're just not getting under 218. Just can't do it. Dude, this is insane. Holy crap, this is insanely sideways. They're going to make us wait all night. All night. Just... You're killing me here, brother. Give it one chance at 26. If we can't get it, we just got to bell. Oh, shit. All right, man. I mean, we can't come back down and test this level. It's starting to lose interest in it. Yeah, I don't know if we love it. All right, I'm going to cut out. Just too strong. Too strong. Not retesting it. Holding. Don't love it. I'm going to bail out, chat. That is 7 nights in a row that we've been red. That is 7 nights in a row we've been red. It's pretty impressive, honestly. It's pretty impressive. Down 5 hundo. I think in too much size when we just are more or less consolidating. Just taking unnecessary loss right there. Just in way too heavy, and we're just sideways ultimately. Fast loss. That's been the issue the past couple of nights. I think you keep loading up on size, looking for like just even the smallest of moves and just not getting anything. I think that's why we've been red the past couple. I think that's why I've been red the past couple of nights. Keep loading up on a breakout trade that looks good, and then it just doesn't go anywhere. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing all that. What are we thinking? I don't know what we're thinking on that trade. When it's short above 225, I was trying to get short above 225. Then I guess I kind of abandoned that because I thought we could get a quicker little breakdown here. And like even still, I kind of think we could get it, but I just don't think it's worth it at this point. Just getting baited into what starts to look good. Like this looks good for a break of 20 again, but could just range. Having said that, we've tested this level so many times. But I mean, look what we're trading here. This is ugh. Just getting cut up and chop a little bit. Better entry? No, I agree. I agree. It was a bit of a FOMO entry. I thought it was a right here, right now trade a little bit with that. I mean, this was the move I was looking at. So I was like, okay, we're getting in. Well, I don't exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it was a shitty entry, no doubt. I agree with that. It was a shitty entry. I think I lost patience a little bit with that because I originally did have limit orders in around the 30s. I just lost patience with the entry. Definitely did. What is MGC? It's micro gold, is what it is. Micro gold. Think it's running highs or pure chop? I don't know. It's choppy right now. I'm certainly getting chopped. Pretty wide range for chop too. Not bad. Almost 15 points. Not bad. We'll find out. I'm taking one last trade on to see if we can get a break under 20s here. Need to see this play out quick, otherwise we'll be done for the night. $21, nice. Get under 20. We're gonna hold this 21 level again. Okay, we rejected 23. Straight chop fist. Yep. It's my last attempt. If we don't see a breakdown on this, we'll end the stream here. Cause it is choppy. I'm only looking really for a trade into the VWAP, which feels very, very reasonable here. Very, very reasonable. Show me the money. 20. Ay, 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 ay. This shit's chop fest. This is bait territory. Bait territory. Yeah, thank you's a little breakout. Gold's already had a little bit of a breakout so far. Okay. Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Gotta break 218. Well, that was lackluster. VWAP's in at 212. 212. 218s are recent low. We need to work through 220s, 19s, 18s. 20 just immediately showing a lot of hesitation. Yeah. This level might just be one of those levels, bro. It's starting to feel like one of those levels that's just about to be a pain in the ass to me all night if I don't just stop. You know what I mean? Like literally, if this thing gets back above 25, it's like just stop. Just stop, brother. There's gonna be better setups. Wasting money on this shit is not the solution here. Wasting money on a shit setup, not good. Not good. This feels like a level that's just about to be a pain in the ass. Like if this breaks back above 25, just chop. I'm literally about to fall asleep, Gold. Do something. This is horrendous. Yeah, we were just holding too well, man. We were just holding way too well the 20s. Is bro about to lose the account? No, 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 no. Cut your losses. Well, chat, we are just chopping. Nothing crazy has happened. But yeah, I'm not very confident in this trade either, to be honest. Not with how well we're holding. Just cut it. Just cut it. Down 600. Digging the grave. All right. Chalk it up to 7 nights in a row that we've been red in the overnight session. Beautiful thing. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Just not worth. I mean, we've already dug the fucking grave. As per usual in the overnight session. We need to reassess like what the hell we're doing, because I keep adding into trades. I'm just getting in too heavy when just chopping. Just doing the wrong things here. So we'll reassess, figure it out. We'll reassess, figure it out. But hey, man, I think it's 7 nights in a row we've been red. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Yeah, God bless y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night. What's tomorrow night? Wednesday, Thursday? Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow night. Y'all take it easy. Hopefully y'all trade better than me, and we will see y'all tomorrow.